I got your wig, ho. Ha ha. You're mad. Miss Wikiana. Miss Wikiana.
Okay, I see the gates opening, and I see a big bus.
We all came to Miami for a fun girls' weekend for Cynthia before she ties the knot. We're all staying together at some estate owned by a friend of Kim's.
That bus is huge. Wow, this is crazy. That is a real tour bus.
I know it's so childish. You need to grow up. And you need to know how to have a conversation like an adult. You're the one raising your voice.
What did he hit?
You're talking to a grown woman anymore. Look, don't even go that bullshit with me, okay?
I don't want to hear it.
Because you with the wrong one. I ain't got time for that, okay?
It's calm. Calm. Let's be calm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You sit over
Ramona,
here.
did you really make all this?
Yes.
It's unbelievable. I'm very impressed that you have
I'm just trying
serving
to
trays
think.
like that in your house. Listen, Ramona Singer is a great cook. I have experienced it, but I have to say on this from Ramona, I don't think you cooked this.
Come on off the bus. Oh, there's Kim.
I'm so happy to see Sheree's smiling face. Anything to change the scenery from Nene's ugly mug.
Look how beautiful you look.
Thank you. How are you, Sonia?
I'm good. Louie.
I think we have a lot of
So, my friends saw you guys walking in town, so I knew Dorinda was around. I knew I wasn't here without
Of course
Dorinda.
I'm around. I'm here with my
I knew
friends.
I wasn't here
my
without
old
Dorinda.
friends that I've been with forever.
But
of
I
course
asked
I'm
you,
here.
of course you're here.
And now I'm staying with Ramona in my
Are you
room
here
upstairs.
or with Lou?
Yes, I stayed with. You know what? I am loved by Luann and Ramona so much that I had to split my time between Luann last night and then stay in my room upstairs here.
You know what? That makes me feel bad because I used to be like gumbo between the two of these girls, but that's okay.
Times have changed.
I thought it was all girls weekend. All of us was hanging out, being here for Cynthia, doing a bachelorette party / girls night out. Kim says that she was wanting Sweetie and Don. For them to say that
We're performing tomorrow, Candy and I, so Don Juan and her assistant and my assistant get us dressed, get all our stuff organized, get us on the bus, get us to our performance. But she has a problem with that. Oh. Call my assistant a slave.
She is a slave. And she be calling her dumb ass.
Wait a minute,
Get
you guys.
this, get that. I'm like, damn, did you have
You guys.
We can see you guys from our house.
Oh my God! Is there any stories you need to tell about it? Is there anybody you need to call? Maybe a blogger or something? Did we do something you need to call someone about? You sure? Because you have so much to say these days.
We saw each other at
Let's
tea.
take the elephant out of the room right now. Shut your mouth. Stop talking poorly about me.
Which thing did I say?
Which thing didn't you say? Where should we
like which?
start?
Okay.
Where should we start?
You start, and
You
I'll
better
put the...
stop it.
You
'Cause
start,
You
I'll
have
put
a
the
very
beard
good
up.
reputation, honey.
She got up out of your chair and got in my face.
You
If
got
it
up
wasn't
out
for
your
Candy,
chair.
you would
Girl,
have strangled me again.
She's
Shut
so
your mouth.
ridiculous. I will
Shut
strangle
your
you and
mouth.
throw your
I know.
ass in
She
that
told me she'd
fire
run me
over there.
over.
Wait a minute.
Snap my neck. She said she snapped my neck.
I will snap your neck. Snap your neck and pop your eyeballs out all at the same time.
I am stunned at the amount of anger and hate being thrown around by Kim and Nene. I guess this isn't the time to tell Nene that I invited Lawrence too.
She's such a monster full of trash. I am not understanding.
What happened on that bus?
Good reputation.
Calm.
Don't shut your mouth.
Okay,
'Cause
you go
it's not
first.
it's not gonna go any further. Do you hear me?
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's not.
What are you going to do, back it up for me?
Come on. You know what? Why don't you stop getting vaginal rejuvenation and put an easy pass on that vagina with your Holland tunnel? Because we all know what your goes down in that townhouse.
Why should I
Turnstile
know?
and ticket. Turnstile and ticket to get into your townhouse. Shut your mouth.
Sonia warned me about this girl, Dorinda, but this is crazy.
So, this all just happened today?
Yeah, it's supposed to be a girls' weekend. We're
Right, I
supposed to
know.
be here to support you.
Exactly.
To the bachelorette, frisky and flirt. Everybody lay out by the pool, by the beach, hang out. Hi, love! Hi! Now all of a sudden, all these new people are coming in. It's not even cool. Like, I could have brought Diana. If there was going to be like, hey, I could kick it with Diana. You could have kicked it with your sister.
Right.
You be
And
quiet
I
and
talked
stop
to her.
being
Don't touch my
disrespectful.
arm. Come on with your wig. Come on, wig. Bye, wig.
I'm gonna pretend that this nightmare isn't happening. I don't wanna freak out my dear friend Thomas Kramer. He's this really rich, powerful real estate mogul who's invited us all to stay at his mansion.
This is Nene. Hi, I'm Nene. I'm so surprised that you're friends with her, but hey, nice to meet you.
For real?
Everybody knows everything's failed. No, she said horrible things about me.
I know
Should
she
I
has.
get the phone right now?
I know, but just in a calm.
No, she's not going to act all friendly here with me when she's talked poorly for the. She's not going to do it. Should we take up some pictures? How did you enjoy the? Hey, let me ask you something, Sonia.
I knew Dorinda would have a blowout with Sonia, but I was really hoping she could wait to the end of the dinner party. Can you wait for dessert at least? Maybe do it a little privately? But no, she couldn't do it.
How'd you enjoy the bridal shower? Did you enjoy the stripper?
I
Were
did.
you doggy styling him?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
He's one of my friends. He's giving you a home. Please don't be disrespectful.
I don't have to stay here. Really, I don't.
Well, to act like that to somebody and to get loud in somebody's house.
I didn't get loud.
All right, you guys, come on.
Let me tell you something.
Nene, come on.
I say whenever I want to say, whenever I want to.
No, come on.
You don't like it, you have to deal with it.
Get out of my
No, you gotta stop.
Get out.
Stop. Nene, no, stop. Stop.
She is so ridiculous.
You guys can, we just got here. You guys cannot.
I'm not staying here.
Going down.
Dorinda, I don't know the history between you, but I just, from living with her, I honestly know that she did want to come here tonight. And
I don't care. After she's badmouthed me all over the place.
Today, Sonia, listen to me. Today, there is a blogger, okay, that wrote a blog, quoted from you. Yesterday, okay?
After
it was
we
today
spoke?
or yesterday? Yes.
And what happened today?
Okay, saying that, you wouldn't be caught dead at my wedding. That
I
it was
never
going to be
said that.
trashy.
That's not
Get it out, honey.
I didn't say that.
That's what they said.
I said
You
she
didn't
was
say that.
quoted, but I don't talk like that.
It was quoted, but
I don't say
did you
things like
would you
trash.
say that?
It wasn't quoted.
And then
I'm
you go
gonna
into-
back it up.
You know, how would you like it if people made these sweeping statements about your life? You make these
Trashy.
sweeping comments about her, about me,
No,
about things.
I'm talking
and
about what you
About
said.
me, dating
No,
like crazy.
But the only is we respond.
I wish, well, not
eventually.
really.
You
She
come
loved
here
Mario, the
trying to have a
contract.
good attitude, and then you go on these monologues of insanity that aren't true. It's the beginning of the end.
This is Dorinda on Diet Coke. Can you imagine if the dirty martinis were flowing? I mean, Sonia would be leveled.
Go get a bag of cucumbers and bananas and continue on, honey.
Did they make it up? Did they make it up?
That's beneath you.
I don't care.
Maybe I have
It's
to
mean.
I would never say anything.
Okay, but that's beneath you. We're not in 8th grade.
Okay, you're right.
Keep it elevated. Don't, she's wrong.
I went to heaven and had dinner
I'm
with
sorry,
him.
I don't
Because
burn
dinner in
bridges.
heaven's really great. You're when I go to dinner in heaven.
You're
Heaven's
very
the most
funny.
wonderful place to go to. I usually do Saint-Tropez, but I found that heaven's a much better place to go. We don't really go to purgatory because purgatory's a little more difficult to get
I
there
go
on
to
Wednesday night.
Saint-Tropez.
So
Can't get a
I just go
reservation.
straight to heaven.
Can't get a reservation.
Grab a waterboarding. Come on, focus. Wake up. We're here. Be present. Enjoy us. Don't make digs at us. Don't talk about your past. Be here. If you don't watch said to you, don't say yesterday. She slandered me and my family yesterday.
everything you read,
Yes,
though?
I do. Because I have someone right there that was there.
I'm just saying, I've had a lot of stuff written, and we've all been around that when it's not true.
It's true. We've all heard it.
I'm done. If I can't say it for myself, I will say it for my family.
I just feel like there's certain places to have a conversation like this. If this is where defending Sonia gets me, I'm gonna stop because this is getting scary.
I'm going to get a glass
You
of
call me
wine.
a liar, you're a liar and a fraud.
You're a
Fix
liar.
your toilet, honey, in your townhouse.
I was the first
Fix
to
the
tell people.
toilet in your townhouse. Fix the toilet in your townhouse. And wander
Have this
around, okay?
conversation another time.
In your
I'm gonna
house
sit here
coat.
then.
Well, listen, you've been through a lot, my love, and you...
Oh, stop with this baloney. I buried a husband, okay?
Oh, we've heard that 1,000 times, too.
Oh, well, you got divorced
my
how many
God.
years
Okay,
ago?
girls.
Almost 2 decades ago. And how many? It was on 15 years? And we
How
talk
long did
about
that
Mr.
last? We
Morgan
just said 3
like he
seconds.
just was having tea in your
talk
house.
about Richard
Your
every day,
husband
too.
left you, and my husband died.
Someone comes
Here we
breaking into
go.
my room.
That's
She goes, oh my
Oh, really,
God.
Sonia? Really?
Stirring the pot. She
Here
wakes
we
you up
go
7
again.
this morning.
Such a fool.
Why are you doing that? Why do you have to
Because
upset
you
her?
upset me.
We just
you
made
upset
up
me.
about this.
You know, because you upset me. Don't
I
you dare,
own
you
what I
fool.
said about you.
You're a disgusting,
I accepted it,
pathetic,
but I didn't say that.
delusional
I didn't
fool.
say that. But I did say that.
Delusional fool.
Did you hear this?
Go get a
What's going on? Who's screaming? Dorinda's upset at Sonia, so they're having it out.
Got that right here.
And is Sonia screaming also? I can hear it. I can see it through the window.
This going down tonight. Don't you dare compare your
I left my
marriage
husband.
to me burying my husband. You ass.
Marriage and divorce have nothing to do with marriage and being widowed. One is a choice. The other one is a tragedy. You better apologize.
No, you better apologize. He left your ass
You don't know the
skinny.
story.
But you're still
Nobody
talking about it.
apologized.
Yeah. How dare you? How dare you? I'm not going to a dinner with her tonight. You're crazy.
Dorinda,
You're crazy.
Don't.
She cannot quit. She will not stop.
So what does Sonia say about us?
I have a
She
voice
didn't
now.
want to hold grudges anymore. She knew that she carried it on too long, and she
over
wanted
it.
to move on. And then
Let's-
you got up
let's-
and you're at a dinner
let's-
table, and you yelled at her, and you didn't give her a chance.
Oh, yeah, okay, so it's
Nobody
my fault.
did.
Oh my gosh.
She was fucking around with her husband, and they chose to divorce.
I know that,
I
Mom. So,
choose
but you know what?
to put 5 pounds of dirt on Richard.
I know, but
She doesn't understand. She's never talked to me about it. She talks to everybody else. For people that I care about, my girlfriends, to repeat rumors, it's just not fair. I didn't cheat. I had a beautiful marriage. I'd have to be a fool to throw that away.
I know when you get divorced, it's like it's a death, okay? But you kind of cross the line a little here.
When you invited me actually to the mystery room, oh yeah, you basically were telling me that Portia wanted to share with everybody about your whole anger management thing.
You've been in 3 altercations, the reunion, Lake Lanier, and this Christmas party. Prior to the show, is this how you would normally handle a conflict?
Well, normally I wouldn't be in a situation where I would have a, bullhorn or scepter put in my face. Secondly, I wouldn't be on a boat with someone who's not my friend and doesn't understand me. They were both isolated situations. The situation with Kenya was very separate. I'd really rather not speak about this anymore if she's going to make small comments and being childish.
I want to say this. I have been here, as you hear me say all the time, the longest child. And nobody has been criticized more than I have. I've had more arguments and been criticized in front of the camera and have been ripped apart by everybody, Portia. And as long as you sit here and be in the front of the camera, you're going to be judged. And I've not touched anybody.
Didn't you choke somebody?
Where was that? Did you see any footage of it? Have you seen any footage of me choking? Now let's be clear. Hold on. Wait, let's be clear. Have you seen me choke anybody?
Okay.
Now see, let's use our brain.
Well, we are, and you did say that you had choked someone.
Well, first of all, if I have, I bet you I was smart enough to not have it on the camera, but you wasn't. Now, there's a difference.
I said that's what I wanted to do when I invited you. Well, she definitely said it to me, and that was.
Well, what I told her that I knew you were working on yourself and you were in a peaceful place.
You said she was in anger management. Is that something you don't want us to know about? Because there was that whole incident with you and Jamie.
Portia, you cannot put your hands on anybody else. You know that.
Right.
I'll say that night after the holiday party, Portia said to me, I realize I have a problem, and I'm not sure who's aware of it, but Portia began to go to anger management class. This is something that needs to be treated.
I can only speak for myself, but I know some of the other girls have felt very uncomfortable being around you. The way you've had to be restrained shows that you're out of control.
Never got a real explanation about where it all came from.
Portia's had 3 physical altercations. So some of the girls are a little concerned for their safety. Portia's got a good heart.
Well, I mean, we're talking to Portia. I already talked to you about it.
I am feeling completely ambushed right now.
I don't have a problem with you, Portia. We had our thing, and I apologize to you.
Right, because you had something in my face at the time, our specific situation.
So the first time, it's like, okay, well, we've all been in situations where it went way further than we wanted it to. But then when the second time happened, it's like, ugh. And third time, I was like, damn, girl. It's like now everybody feels like, oh, if Portia even looked like she wanted to come, right. They're automatically on the defense.
Yes, absolutely.
Does anyone here feel uncomfortable confronting Portia, given these incidents?
I do.
Oh, I'm definitely not. I will just not do it. I'm just not going to do it.
So you're uncomfortable?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I'm comfortable with it. I like old Frick.
Me? I'm ready.
Exactly.
I'm
I
sitting
think
on
that's
ready because
more
the
the
moment
issue.
she were
Right,
to
that's
like
the
even
problem.
buck, I've been the pop.
Okay, so the anger management isn't working for
That's
you.
not what we're talking about
Yeah,
yet.
it is because you're not talking about the issue.
The feeling I'm getting for you is just very negative. You're the only one on this side of the table who has asked me the question, and I feel some type of way about how you
That's your own issues, and that's maybe something you could address in anger management.
Kenya, don't ask the questions. So, have you been going to anger management? How is that going?
So, anger management is something that I've been taking a part of, but me going to any anger management is not about me changing myself for you.
You have some people that are going to be uncomfortable, but then you got other people, like, I guess, us three, that would be more so like, okay, do it if you want to. You know what I mean? And that's not what you want either.
Well, now that I'm here, let me put your minds at ease. Immediately after every situation that happened, I had remorse, like instantly.
That's not true, Portia. That is not true.
That's
After
not
our
true.
incident,
Never
you were
apologized for
screaming,
2 years.
talking about you better not catch me out. You got a list. I'm miserable, and I'm trying to bring down your life, and I'm responsible
Well, you had
for your
actually
life.
kicked me in the stomach.
What's that?
So-
Excuse me?
Okay, all right.
Pointing the finger
Yeah,
at
because
somebody
you tried to
else.
straddle over me. I didn't
Okay.
walk up to you and kick
I
you in the
wanna wrap
stomach,
this up.
Portia.
To say,
And this is the progress.
Is that a bad thing to ask? To ask, how's it going?
I've been around Portia and she's been fine.
Portia's fine.
I don't have an issue, and I don't really appreciate the tone of this conversation.
I honestly don't think Portia's anger management had anything to do with us taking a trip. I mean, if the bitch want to you up, she gonna do it in Atlanta.
Is the point of what you're saying that you don't want me to go on a trip because you're scared of me?
No one is afraid of you because we're all sitting already at this point.
Oh, you're sitting already. Okay. So then what's your point?
Okay,
what I will say and what I will not take part in is sitting here, being vulnerable, and then be dissected by a person or people who don't care about my progress and where I'm trying to personally go. So what I will do is if you would like to ask me questions, I will respond to you.
so what have you learned from anger management so far?
Nothing should trigger me in that way. And, you know, this is a completely different environment for me, coming from being just a normal person who's not on a reality show. You get judged, this and that. It's a lot of pressure, etc.
But that's true for everyone here.
Right, it is, but I'm talking about for me, what I went to anger management to learn is how to deal with people who may not respect you, who may even go so far as to the point to spread lies about you.
Well,
It's not
It
something
sounds like you're talking about other people, but it doesn't sound like you're talking about yourself.
Let me tell you, if you think,
not a
if you
baby
think that you
here.
can put something in my face,
Okay, so the anger management's not working.
Kenya, you caused what happened to you to happen to you. Remember that? Cynthia, you kicked me. I think you got your damn payback. And Candy, you say you ready to knuck if you buck. Why you acting like you scared?
What I'm asking you is, are you on medication?
I'm not on no damn meditation. Don't you come at me like that, sweetie.
Did you get a certificate?
Don't do that.
How is it going?
I'm booking me a trip to go by myself where I'm going. Because I ain't gotta be in the woods with you. Because let me tell you something, if this conversation was anything that meant anything for any of you all, it would have been a phone call.
For everything is they did this. Cynthia had her touch my wrist. Kenya had something pointed at me. Jamie was disrespectful. Even sitting here now, for you to not take full responsibility for your behavior shows that you are not cured from being this angry, violent person. I didn't call you out of your name. You called me out of my name first, twice. You called me a bitch.
On this stage, this is a reunion. Some of the most heated things are being talked about. And yes, you were called a bitch by me at that moment. You happen to have deserved it. But you also said to me that I had a penis in my mouth, this and that. I mean, you said a lot of things to me at this moment, and I kept it right. I kept it. It doesn't matter who started. See, now it gets childish because we're going back and forth.
But then you
want me to go there with you, and it's not there for you anymore.
Then it's just
your power
it's
does not work here anymore, and I'm here to
You're
let
the
you
one
know
that
that.
lost control.
But in the way that Kenya brought it up and then you all piggybacked, I am gonna feel like
And we talking about the topic, I'm gonna ask
but
you
I
a
didn't get a
question.
phone. I didn't get a
Don't hit me with the mother piggyback.
I can piggyback.
Piggyback your ass up. I'm not even going there with you now, Portia.
Piggyback. You piggyback.
That's what you do. Take that ass somewhere else with that bullshit.
I don't like the way that Portia's talking to me right now. You don't check this, boo. Okay.
You can stop cursing at me too, Candy. I don't know why you're so damn aggressive
if I
with
want
me
to,
right
because
now.
you're the one talking to me. I wasn't even talking to you
what
crazy.
I said was
you the one.
when
You.
yes, because what I said
you.
was,
I'm talking to you. Give me some water. Portia.
I don't need it. No. Don't need the conversation.
I'm with my husband and we decide to hook up. And that's fine.
Yeah.
But that's just like when you was kissing me in the club and told me you wanted to eat my till I came.
I want to eat your mother.
You said
Girl,
that.
are you kidding
you
me?
can deny it if
Are
you
you
want to.
kidding me?
Your tongue kissed me in my mouth.
Let's also
and you said
talk
you
about-
wanted to eat me till I came.
That is a f***ing lie.
You took me down, bitch.
All of that is a lie.
First of all,
I
it's
have
not
a good
even
time.
just
I have
me.
a good time to do what
It's
I do.
not even just
you
me.
and your relationship that you had with a woman for 7 years, and you're all uproar with me while we talking about what I do.
Hold up. I'm sorry, roll back.
Look, I went to the store. I was going in there to buy some wine, and I found this on the shelves. I was like, girl, life and style. Kim is saying, yes, I'm bisexual.
Really?
You believe that shit? As the buzz around her sexuality reaches a frenzy, Kim Zolciak finally shares the truth. Do you think you are gay? I don't believe love has a gender.
I am kind of surprised that Kim came out as a lesbian. I've never seen any signs that she was into women, but Kim is a media whore.
You and Tracy are no longer intimate then. I haven't seen her in a while, but I know I have a great friend in Tracy. She's fantastic. I absolutely adore her. She's a DJ, right? DJ Tracy Young looks like she is very experienced with women. That's what she looks like now.
With the whole thing with Tracy was because I was so depleted from Papa. So depleted and so... And then Tracy and I just spent more and more time together, more and more time, and I just had this connection, emotion, and I was like,
I don't even believe it. Kim, stop trying to play me. Like, I don't think that you like her, or you guys really had a relationship.
You want me to show you some pictures?
I could take pictures with a whole bunch of bitches.
When I met Tracy, and that one night happened, I was scared because...
Just one night, Kim. I don't even believe it, Kim. One night, because if it was good once, I know you went back twice, girl. Tell me the truth.
No.
You got her more than one time. How many times did you get? Don't try to lie to me. I don't want to hear that bullshit.
Nene.
Was it so good? Come on now, so since you've been knowing her the little time you know her, do you really think that? Tell the truth.
Well, she's never hit on me.
If she's really bisexual, I support her.
We were talking about threesomes. We were talking about our last trip to the Bahamas.
What happened in the Bahamas?
When we went to the Bahamas, she was dating daggone DJ Tracy, laid up in the bed with her while her kids were sitting in the living room. Okay, so to me, it's like, don't sit up here and try to, don't try to make it seem like anything happened with me in the Bahamas.
I didn't say anything happened between me and you in the Bahamas. That's not what I just said. We were talking about our last trip that you and I had together.
Did you think that Candy wanted to fool around?
No, I'm not even going down. No, I cleared it up. I've already tweeted. We're moving on. I'm not getting into DJ Tracy. I'm not doing all that.
To clarify, DJ Tracy was licking your box with your children in the living room?
I've never had a relationship with no woman.
You haven't?
Never.
You haven't.
I never.
I'll give you her information because you need to call her.
Please.
Because this girl is literally telling people that you were in a full-blown relationship with her. And that you broke up with her. You ended it abruptly when people found out.
You just made that up.
No, I did not. I'm from Atlanta. I know
from Atlanta too.
Candy, everybody knows what you do.
I had been out with her and Aaron, and like I knew that they have an understanding. Like she could be with girls if she wanted to, and as long as it wasn't with a guy. The first night we met, something happened.
Listen,
it's not a secret of what you've done back in the day with all these R&B groups you slept with, flop with here and there.
I know you ain't finna go into talking about people slept with R&B groups.
Everybody.
Girl, you was a freak hoe.
You was a freak hoe.
Girl, bye.
Candy, you really need to own up to something. Right now, you're just like, oh, my angel, and Todd and I one bitch in our bed, which is a lie, and you know it.
Not a lie.
Dollhouse is the international house of hoes, and you know it. So just
you
stop.
are international hoe.
She wasn't with Aaron at that time, so.
I was not expecting it, but I was like, all right, I'll go with it. I'm wasted, you're pretty, let's do this.
In April, She invited me to go to her set in Northern California to do my podcast. She really wanted to hang out a lot, and she's like, just come here. And I was like, okay, I'll just go there.
I went and I was gonna get my own room, but Denise said, no, just stay here, it's fine. I'll get you like a rollaway bed. You can stay in the room with us. There's plenty of room.
Her middle daughter was there with a friend, and we did the podcast.
That first night, the girls were sleeping in a room downstairs with a door, and Denise had a room upstairs. There was no rollaway bed, conveniently. And so I just slept in the bed with Denise.
She met my daughter's father because she was screwing one of the other rappers that he knew. So, bitch, you was a pass around. Show you all in the videos. You weren't there just because you was cute.
So you like the fact that your husband has other chicks who he goes with in different states?
What other chicks are you talking about?
So you think y'all only share in your room? Matter of fact, why don't you call Tyler and ask him about what he just told a girl in New York this past weekend?
Okay, please. I will ask.
Telling him his name is Marvin.
Okay.
So that he can cheat. Marvin, his alias, that's what you need to worry about.
The first night I was there, like, we just had a good night, we're hanging out. And then the next night we got really drunk and we were just so up, and it was just like, we kind of hooked up, and then...
Who's we?
Denise and I.
Like kiss?
Like everything. I don't want you guys to judge me,
No,
but
I'm not judging you. I'm not. This is
literally
not
like-
a judgment. I'm like shocked.
She's open about it.
I know.
I'm totally not judging you. That's
Yeah,
what she's
no.
already been very open about it.
Yeah.
I'm bisexual. Everyone knows that. My kids know that.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that. Not that it matters.
No, it doesn't matter. I mean,
yeah.
At the end of the day, ma'am, statement that I made, and now you're done taking it all the way to the left.
Ma'am, if you sitting up here talking about I had some 7-year relationship with some woman.
That's one of the facts.
That is not no fact. What is a fact, bitch, is that you tried to tell me you wanted to eat my motherfucking
Did I eat your rotten hell no?
First of all, this tastes like sugar.
I'm not
bitch.
into
This
teacups.
tastes like
Short and stout,
sugar.
bitch. Trust.
I know the
If I did like a bitch, you're not my type.
I was uncomfortable. The kids were downstairs and we were in the loft and there was no door. And I just couldn't get into it. And the next day she just said to me, she's like, no matter what you do, you can't tell Aaron. He will kill me. I'm like, what the is happening right now?
In the moment, I was just like, I'm everything that I have always hated, because my books are both about hating cheaters, not being cheaters, being loyal. I will never be the other woman.
You didn't think it was cheating?
It wasn't, because we already talked about it.
I would have never slept with Denise if I thought that Aaron was not okay with it. And he knew I was going out of town with her. He knew we had made out before. There was no question in my mind that Aaron was okay with all of this.
But why are you torturing her? Denise, I'm not going to torture you any longer. She said you two had sex. Okay? What? I'm sorry. I didn't think it was my place to say it. Did you have sex with her?
No.
No.
Then she came and said, you and Aaron have an understanding or something. That's what she said.
About what?
Wow.
Aaron was there.
Being open.
Wow.
Aaron was there?
He came, I think.
She said that you guys have an understanding, and
My
that she
daughter
thought
was
that
there
going into
with-
it,
I
and
was
then
there with 3 kids.
She was told the next day not, and then she freaked out.
What?
What happened after that?
It was kind of like I never really existed, but then she would text me and stay in touch to make sure that like everything was kosher. I never wanted to see her in that way again.
Right.
She made me believe that I did something wrong. And then I had a breakdown and I told Kim, and Kim's like, she tricked you? And I'm like, no. And I was ashamed of it. I don't know, I just felt horrible.
She never called her until the night before your charity.
Because she heard that Kim was hanging out with you guys, and she was like, are you going? I'm like, yeah, I'm going. And she's like, you haven't told anyone anything, right?
Are you f***ing kidding me?
She's just out to get you for no reason?
And why would she be out to get you?
I have no idea.
If Brandy and Denise did sleep together, she doesn't have to tell these ladies. That's her business. I want to get to the bottom of it, though.
What they're trying to do,
Is
I
give
know
you the
this.
opportunity.
Yes. to say whatever it is that you need to say?
Yes. You guys, I'm going through so much stuff. It has nothing to do with any of us, has nothing to do with this show. And bravo, bravo, bravo.
Honey, you have to stop saying that.
Even if it was Candy gonna sing across the street, you can't make that because your baby's sick. You sick, Court's sick, everybody's sick. It's just crazy.
Nene, that's not true. I came to your event. I was on time. You were 2 hours late. I had to go.
You were there about 45 minutes.
And as for you,
What do you mean, as for me?
If I'm getting to the nail salon at 1 and you're showing up at 2:30, Candy, that's not cool.
You leave early every time. Every time. It doesn't matter where we are. You got a good excuse why you cannot come.
I never confirm those dates.
Don't tell that about me. Don't lie on me. Didn't I tell you what's a good judge of character? Kim will tell you a lie and look you straight in your face and make you think that she is telling you the truth.
Hold on, let me just explain to you.
That's a trip. Let me tell you the type of people. Will you don't interrupt me, please, and let me finish making my point. Let me tell you something, Kim, but hold on one second. Let me just, Nene, let me tell you something, Kim. Do not lie on me.
All right, I'm done. I'm done with this whole thing. I'm not doing it.
Are you serious? See, that's what I don't like about y'all. Kim, I don't see why you have to leave. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. This is some bull. This is some stupid ass.
Don't want to be the person that leaves. I have to. This is like, I'm floored by this information.
So have a moment and say something.
Please do not air this. Please. That is not true. It is not true.
I'm sorry for what you're going through. I don't know what to believe. And you have to know, like, I don't know what to believe.
All these bitches are f***ing crazy.
So Kim storms out with her belly and wig in tow, and I'm like, good, you need to be gone.
I will never accommodate Kim Zolciak again. You, get out of my f***ing face. You hear me? Get out of my f***ing face.
Better get the mother out of here. You hear me? You better get this camera out of here. You better get this camera out of here. Off the camera.
With her being 8 months pregnant, I understand she don't want to go out the country.
Oh, she 8 months? I thought she was 7 or 6.
She just said she was 8 months. I don't know.
Yeah, don't ask me.
Phaedra, when was your due date? And it was July, but this baby getting ready to come up out of here. July? I thought you were 5 months pregnant. Yeah, my due date was July 26th or August 1st.
But isn't it dangerous to have a baby at 6 and 7 months?
Not if everything's fully formed and his lungs are functioning.
I ain't never heard of no doctor do that.
Me either. Right. That's real early. Yeah. I think it was really weird when Phaedra really couldn't give me a solid due date. I'm thinking, bitch, you don't know when you got knocked up.
But he's sitting on my bladder, and so I've had, a couple of weeks ago, I had a lot of bleeding.
Bleeding?
Yeah, and so I'm coming up out of here.
One thing I can do, and that's add. And what Phaedra is saying, it's not adding up.
You know, been brought to my attention, everyone was chattering about my due date and all that stuff. And particularly you, Miss Kim. You know, I feel like you've been real two-faced because you had talked to me and been really nice to me. And, you know,
No, I say hi. I'm not an ass.
I got you, but it's an ass that runs around talking about unborn children.
Everybody's been talking about Phaedra's due date. Phaedra comes and attacks me. Why? I'll tell you why. Nene's gonna strangle her. Sheree would pull her hair. Cynthia's just gonna go, you're right, and give her some up contract. So she picked on me. But first of all, I didn't call your baby an alien. You said to me you were 5.5 months pregnant. I'm a nurse. Guess what? I have a degree.
What kind of nurse are
you? Don't get it twisted, because now you got me pissed. I said, how far along are you? You said 5.5 months, and I just kept moving, and I said, okay. Then in 6 months, 6.5 months. You were telling me that my doctor's gonna have this baby early. I've been to school. Although you may not think I'm educated, believe it or not, I did go to school.
Honey, just because you strip out of a nurse's outfit does not make you a nurse, baby girl.
But there's not a doctor on the planet that's gonna induce a baby that's 7 months along.
We talked about this a little bit on Watch What Happens Live. I still don't totally understand. Did you know the due date or did you not?
I did know the due date.
You did. And so was it because your mom was very religious?
No, it was not. I had a lot of problems with the pregnancy, so I wasn't sure a lot of times if I was going to go full term with the baby. At no point in time during my pregnancy did anyone really care about me as a person. Everyone was more concerned with gossiping and, oh, when is your baby due? Oh, so I didn't feel comfortable with that.
Because you get nothing else from me today. Goodbye. Don't make me call Portia.
Portia. Portia. Portia.
Bitch, better move, don't make me call.
Portia. Portia. Portia.
Bitch, better move, don't make me call.
Portia. Portia. Portia.
Things that I had were bothering her. The fact that I had a Rolls Royce, the fact that I was living well. Maybe she was just curious or admired me. But I definitely wanted to kind of stay back. So we move forward, we go to Puerto Rico. And once I got attacked by her, that's when I knew we were at a point of no return.
Bitch, better move, don't make me call.
Portia.
Bitch, better move, don't make me call.
Portia.
Bitch, better move, don't make me call.
Portia.
Bitch, better move, don't make me call.
Portia. 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 Don't make me call Portia. Oh, Jesus.
Ooh, what do we have here? You better live it up. 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 I know a strappiana when I see one. Ooh, get the strap. You better live it up. Get the strap. You better live it up. Dyke, dyke, dyke. Dyke, dyke, dyke. You better live it up. I know a strappiana when I see one. What do we have here? Dyke, dyke, dyke. Dyke, dyke, dyke. You better live it up. 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 Get the strap. Ew. Like JK, but like maybe not. But thank you for watching. But you hating ass bitches always have something to say. Hating ass bitch, but you're still watching my vids. What? 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 You're so upset. But that's like okay, because have a piece of bread, have a Xanax, relax, because I said what I said.